How to find future value of multiple cash flow. Now, before we understand how to find future value of multiple cash flows, that means there is not single cash flow, but there are many cash flows. Uh, let's say you are depositing an amount with the bank every year, and this amount varies every year, and you are doing it for, let's say, 3 years. So you will obviously be interested to find out, that is, at the end of fifth year, how much bank will pay you on these deposits that you have placed with the bank, given that the rate of interest is 5%. Now, before we find that out, understand as to how to find that out, let us also understand in the same context uh, this formula that we understood to find out future value of a single cash flow. We discussed it from the perspective of annual compounding. Now, it can always happen, as I was discussing in the beginning of this session, it can always happen that the compounding by the bank is at monthly rests, or at quarterly rests, or at half yearly rests. If that is what happens, then will this formula that we discussed of 1 plus k raised to n, will this formula undergo a change? Of course, this formula will undergo a change. What change this formula will undergo? This formula will undergo that you will have incorporation of the compounding factor in the formula. That means what? That means instead of saying 1 plus k raised to n, instead of saying this, what you will need to do, you will not need to divide k by m. M is what? M is the frequency of compounding, and you will have to also comply n, which is the number of years, with the frequency of compounding. So this is the change that you will need to incorporate in case there is a compounding which is happening other than at annual rest. If it is happening at annual rest, then nothing you have to do. Then it is automatically taken care of. But if the compounding is happening at the monthly rest, quarterly rest, or half yearly rest, in that case, you will have to make this adjustment in the formula that we have understood little while ago. Now let's come and understand as to how to find future value of multiple cash flows.